Let's see whether it works or whether it backfires. But one thing is certain, that Chris Gayle is not going to stop himself from hitting the ball a mile. Look at the size of him. He had a pretty good time at the opening of the HBL PSL, celebrating himself, or celebrated dancing with Paul Shawn. He was on the stage for about good 20 minutes or so. Here we go then. Shoaib Malik v Chris Gayle. Now that's easily placed through the offside. Chris Gayle is going to struggle really if you push him into running hard between the wickets.
That should be the ploy. Starve him of boundaries, but it's easy saying that. Chris Gayle, he's got 16 hundreds in T20 cricket. 16.
Here he goes. That's a big one. That's clearly not out of the middle of the bat, but I think the umpire will want another look at it. Chris Gayle is off and running and ruining the opposition.
Intentions very clear. Came down the track, just gets a one bounce boundary, but mid-on up in the circle, so he took the aerial route.
Knowing him, he will go again. I'm sure he's going to go again. There he goes. That's up in the air. Will this be taken? Long on, mid-on, anyone? This is a pressure catch and it's taken. Shoaib Malik is absolutely delighted. He's over the moon. This is a big one, big strike. Chris Gayle has been removed. You've got to call it a soft dismissal. James Vince was the fielder. Took his time, got underneath that one quite cleverly. Chris Gayle is gone for 6. Drama is over. 6 for 1.
Slowed it up, Shoaib Malik threw it up further, and there's a little bit of bounce, a little bit of spin. No timing from Chris Gayle, and he doesn't time it. It goes towards the boundary. A good catch. Took his time. It went miles in the air. Pressure catch. Well done by James Vince.
Number 3 is Cameron Delport. He's a big striker as well. Another left-hander on the scene. Massive for HBL PSL. We're off to a very good start this league.
Needs to get one away.
Round the wicket, change of angle. A little slower in pace, Mohammad Amir. Down the wicket, finds the gap. It's a slap over point. Off the mark finally. A little shorter in length. I think he was forced to bowl that length.
Against the left arm, it comes down the wicket, shorten it up, and once it's short, saw this yesterday as well, it's much easier to hit square of the wicket. Azhar Ali just needed to get back to it.
That's good bowling. He can be very, very good, Shoaib Malik, and he's bowling a tight line here, an attacking line. Right then, Shakib-ul-Hasan, who is a top quality all-round cricketer, is coming on to bowl. Catch it was the call. He clears the infield. That's a beautiful sweep shot. Gone. Absolutely well done by Shakib-ul-Hasan. He can get a little uptight, Azhar Ali, in limited overs. Example of that.
Shoaib Maksud is the new batsman. Sohail Tanvir, he's just on the quicker side of medium, this fella. Sohail Tanvir's got a strange action in the sense that it's difficult to pick up. It's all whirring arms, and it's a very fast arm action.
You've got to be careful as a batting side. We've seen what happened yesterday. Lots of wickets went down quickly. That's the lovely view from the umpire's eye. Is what he's looking at. Fancy glasses, lovely hat.
On the captain of the Pakistan under-19s. That's almost like a short-arm jab flick. That is one heck of a shot.
Did anybody catch it to get that 50? Did anybody catch it in the crowd? Catch a crow. You had a chance.
Look at that. There's no real follow-through with the arms here. Look at that jab. That short arm, very strong in the force.
Quality spinner. Beat him in the flight. It was a little bit of a skidder. He might lob one up just now.
Has he caught it? Did it carry? Wasim was the man. I'm not sure if it carried. It was a great effort. Even if he just stopping it is a great effort. Let's see if it carried here.
Real chance. I think it went straight to hand. Yep.
Oh, I'm not so sure. That would have been one of the great catches. Full stretch. Could be gone here. I think that's short of his ground. I think he's gone. The umpire's going upstairs.
And so quick. Yep. Now, does he? Yep, there you go. Bails are all in hand. Batsman's nowhere. And that is outstanding fielding. As good as you'll see on the ground. Let's have a look. Yep, it's coming now. It's out. It's a cool decision, that.
This one. Wicketkeeper batsman.
So I think they need to work on that aspect of their cricket. Wasim can be good. That's worked with the angle away towards the fence. Beautifully struck.
Was heading down leg side, so nice piece of judgment from him.
Side, they've fielded well. They've got 2 or 3 very fine fieldsmen. Ravi Bopara is coming on to bowl. Is a good T20 circuit player. Very consistent, very professional. That's up in the air, and somehow Shoaib Maqsood squeezes it past the man at shot fine. Suhail Tanveer has got a rocket arm. Oh, it's double play. Is it? They've gone for the appeal, and we know that these direct hits can be messy for the runner.
Well, the reason they've gone upstairs is, number one, because it is a direct hit, and number two, because Maqsood, although he might have been close with his feet, I think his bat, it's touch and go whether his bat was in here. I think he's okay. I think he's all right. It's just on a frame here. Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. I'm going to say, before you said 19, I thought you meant Mushtaq Ahmed. Yeah, well done. Maqsood has gone well there. That's why whenever you get a raucous appeal, you're going to have to go upstairs.
Rashid Riaz is the umpire. Down the track, it's a straight hit. He likes it. He likes it. And almost over the fence, but a bounce and then over the fence. So it's a 4. But straight as an arrow, Rizwan. Bisecting the 2 fielders. That's well managed. That's up in the air. He's gone. He should be out. Shoaib Maqsood is gone. Ravi Bopara with a good catch. He waited for the ball to clear. The other fielder was attached next to him. No confusion whatsoever. And so after spending a bit of time at the crease, he once again is out. 22 from 27 balls. That's been kind of a pattern for Shoaib Maqsood. Hit Shakib Al Hasan down the ground with the low trajectory that he's bowling. That's over covers. That's beautifully done. That is such a nice shot. Lovely execution of the inside-out drive, and he earns a 4 of the last ball of that over. And it's 89 for the loss of 4.
over mid-wicket. It's gone all the way. Just what was needed right now.
There is one, got really low to it. Got down the wicket and then got low to it. He's not very tall anyway, but he got low to the ground to get that elevation. Did not hit it completely in the middle, but good enough. These two doing it well. It's a good little partnership.
Much to play for. Qalandars 98 for 4. They've got to get a move on. Yeah, that's him. That's him. He's there again.
Yeah, Friday holiday here. And once the lights come on, I think you'll see more people here. Lots of support for Karachi as well. Well, Shoaib Malik's gone for Amir. He's come back into the attack, so pace on the ball. And maybe this is the time where they really have to explode. Both Rizwan and Dwayne Bravo. Pace on the ball be a little bit easier.
Has he found the gap? Yes, he has. That brings up the 100. Right, they're getting into overdrive. Need a couple more of them. Full toss, put away.
Behind the scenes, this is where the action is brought to you. A lot of equipment. It's not easy. The control room with the GoPro.
Bowled him. Dead straight delivery. Bravo's hit all round it. And right now, that is a huge, huge wicket. The fans are on their feet. Buzzard's staying down. He hasn't got up. So Bravo goes. Gone for 14 or 14. 117 for 5.
Yeah, Bravo not getting any of this. This one angling back and it crashes into the stumps. Good bowling, angling it back in, and Amir gets his man.
.2 bowled, 117 for 5. Oh, little scoop straight to the keeper. 2 wickets in a row. He's suddenly going to find himself on a hat-trick. Yep, it's all turning around, and the Lahore Qalandars are now finding themselves in a little bit of trouble.
Couple of wickets for Amir and couple of deliveries, and the innings going nowhere. Sohaib comes in.
Well, for the keeper, Amir loves it. Easy as you like. Giving himself room to line it up, the slog, and then change. Hat-trick ball, has he given him? Yes! There it goes! That's the hat-trick. Amir's run up and bowled one dead straight. And Kevin Cooper's played all around it.
A hat-trick for Amir. And what an achievement he's got. Kevin Cooper, he gets a duck, a straight one. He missed a straight one. And that was all that was needed. 7th down, 117. 4 balls remaining. Boundaries needed for the Qalandars. Sohail Tanveer bowling a few good Yorkers. Again, got the length, but no timing at all. Just a single.
Same thing can happen to you. You lose 2 or 3 up front and suddenly the pressure comes. Managed to get that over the top. It'll just be the 2. No boundaries, that's the problem. No boundaries.
Ball and have a look at this special drive inside up.
सारे के सारे ये ज़मीं पे देखो तारे रोशनी से बनके है चमके हाँ पूरा जम के.
Let's try to see a deflection with the bat. There was a big inside edge. Big inside edge, and the umpire wasn't able to read that one properly. He was shocked when that finger was raised. Look at the reaction there. Couldn't believe it.
Leading edge, and oh my goodness, would you believe it? Dwayne Bravo, of all people, he has dropped a dolly. Bit of the old gold cargo might have got in the way there, around his chin.
Or the fielder running from it off. I'm not too sure. Maybe he was all set to celebrate this. Got there quite all right. Yeah, I think he's himself to be blamed. Maybe overrun. I'm not too sure because he was there. Sitter missed.
We don't give Saqib that kind of leeway. You just don't. If he gives you an easy chance like that, you have to take them.
You know, that shot that he had played, that the one that Bravo missed at mid-on, is a very good example of how slow this pitch is, because he had, look at the angle of the bat. He was into that onside flick far too early, and the ball taking an outside, the leading edge lobbed up in the air, and Bravo missing a sitter.
Over the years that Dwayne Bravo, that is, has been playing T20 cricket, he has pulled off the most audacious catches. He's been a wonderful fielder. On strike, Zafar Gohar is the left-arm spinner.
Just 3 deliveries for Lennon Simmons in 3 overs. Oh, that'll do it very nicely. Worth the wait and worth the watch.
Yeah, he likes to go straight down the ground. He's not terribly big in stature, but he's got good hands. A few swing of the bat. That's going to beat backward point, and it'll be 4 more consecutive boundaries.
He can be risky as well. He's a good player of spin bowling, Rendell Simmons. And absolutely electric in the field. Very good cricketer and a very good buy for Karachi Kings. A little short this time. His growth as a cricketer has been quite tremendous. He's now a regular at the T20 circuit. Yeah, Rendell Simmons, from being an uncertainty in all the formats, now a certainty indeed in limited overs cricket.
Oh, he's caught hold of this. That's a lovely blow from Shakib Al Hasan, and that is a clean catch as well.
The Pepsi catcher Karor. And well, that was well managed in the crowds. It was beautifully struck. Playing it with the spin, easily done. He's so good away towards mid-wicket. That's his range, his territory, his terrain. He's the guy.
It's gone again. He's gone again. It's an even better shot this time. It's straighter. Crisp hitting out of the middle of the screws.
Well, this is beautifully done once again. This was the mid-wicket hit over the field and then a straighter hit. But once again, lining up the leg side play and hitting a couple of big sixes. Yeah, just clearing his front leg and managing a couple of good blows.
Catch a six and our Pepsi catch a craw, and you stand to win a share of $100,000. Try to go again. It was a bit flatter this time from Gohar. He did also. Dwayne Bravo is one of those great bowlers at the death. He can bowl a mixture of full and slow.
Yeah, but have a look at the timing on a slow pitch where the others have struggled. Rendell Simmons has so far played some lovely crisp shots, including that straight drive that went to the fielder, so his timing is not off. So easy on the eye. Once again, just hitting the ball in the middle of the bat and just running that single effortlessly. He was signed professional with Duncan.
Well, that's what he doesn't want to do. You really don't want to give too much room to Shakib Al Hasan.
Cashing in on some loose stuff. This time it is an uppercut. And rising with the delivery. He was airborne when he hit this one. Yeah, the feet were up in the air and crashing it past point. He's playing an attractive innings, to say the least. 21 from 11, strike rate of 190.
Oh, it was a great effort by the keeper, but it's a consecutive boundary.
Putting the pressure back on the opposition. Shakib Al Hasan is playing a great innings here, and I'd say that because he's been very, very imaginative. Yeah, just a delicate shot. He knew that there was no one in the slip, so well carved.
Well thought out and well executed from Shakib, who he's got some admirers as well. He's got a lot of admirers. Outstanding cricketer from Bangladesh. Down the pitch he comes, and he just gives himself some more room, and they'll go back for a second. So Dwayne Bravo is going for runs here.
43 for 2, the worm there, the green one just edging over the red one now. My goodness, what is that? That's going to run away for 4 and will be a no ball.
A no ball and a free hit. First hit off the PSL. Cooper just lost that one. There you go, he's just high full toss, and actually Simmons does really well to run it down to third man, gets a boundary, and now the free hit. So an expensive delivery. Where will Lendl Simmons go?
He's gone high, he's gone handsome, and he's gone all the way.
A length ball. Kevin Cooper offering up a length ball, and Lendl Simmons just climbed all over this. He's launched it. It's gone high, high, wide and handsome. Really a lot of elevation, and it's done the distance. So one very expensive delivery.
Yep, that brings up the 50 partnership. Now he's gone length again, just a little nibble outside off stump, and he'll take the single. Oh, is there an extra run here? Yes, there is. And he's played pretty well. He's attacked, he got dropped early on and then decided, well, it's my day. And he's really played some glorious shots. Lovely touch. And now he's got the bit between the teeth. And there'll be a spinner bowling, and he'll like that. I don't think he's going to let them settle. There's always two sides to the coin.
But the good thing about having Saqib in your team, he's a very good player of spin, and he does dominate spin bowling, and as we've seen, we'll probably see a lot of spin bowling in this PSL.
Pulled away in the air, up she goes, and 4 more. That's the 4. Oi, oi, 4. And a clean stroke. Down the ground. Has he got enough on it? Yes, he has. It's gone all the way. Just a little shimmy down the wicket, and bang. 16-6 of the tournament so far. The HBL 6 counter giving us the rundown, and we'll see lots more of them.
Talked about the West Indians playing against each other, and at the moment Lendl Simmons dominating. First one through square leg, and this one straight down the ground. Took it on the rise, on the up, and middled it to perfection. Not backing away from Bravo.
He's gone again, straight. One bounce into the rope. One bounce into the boards, I'd say. Crowd are on their feet, and Lendl Simmons is making merry. He is punishing Bravo badly.
Really wants a piece of Bravo here. He's gone down the ground this time. A beautiful shot over mid-off. One bounce, gets a boundary, and just taking hold of Bravo. Bravo, his game's going back to us.
Innings by Bravo dropping it. Man, that was a big moment. Huge moment in this game. They were under the pump. There was a lot of momentum at that time.
How good a shot is that? Making room and placing the ball so beautifully through the offside. There's not been a dip in this knock. Oh, finds the gap once again. The timing was flawless. The ball skids across and hits the fence. Another big over for Kings 11. They're marching along well here, 91 for 2 after 11 overs, and we'll have the Qatar Airways strategic timeout. Qatar Airways strategic time out is over. Karachi Kings within touching distance, 91 for the loss of 2, 35 in 54. Azhar Ali bowls a good wrong gun. but he's not a regular yet for Pakistan with the ball. What a good innings from Shakib-ul-Hasan. After that reprieve, he's looked rock solid. Couple of big blows for sixes. Simmons has been silky smooth.
You know what it does for the side when you get this close and you win well, and major players get a good innings early on under their belt. They get confidence, they feel good, you get momentum into the side. It's such an important start to a tournament. No, the wrong one. So this is good for Shakib-ul-Hasan. You know, he's going to be such an important player as the tournament unfolds, and so is Lendl Simmons. Now they've had a good knock, and they've really spent good time in the middle, so that makes them a tough opponent as we move in.
It's well timed, but only for a single. So much to learn from these two if you're a young rookie Pakistani player playing in this HBL PSL. How to put drive, that'll find the fence. That's beautifully done through the offside. Wrong one read and crashed. And Kings 99 for 2. Ten years, really. I mean, and he was in his prime initially in 1985. My first ever game against the West Indies at Melbourne in Championship of Cricket. Always had the swagger, even at the tail end of his career. That's gone. Dismissed out of his sight. He's so clean through that area. It's another crowd catch. I think he's caught one. Yes. A Pepsi Karor catch. HBL sixes counter is on the move. 17th of the tournament. This was belted.
Yep, he's in for a share, that 100,000. Wonderful catch. Look at that. He should be on the field. Yeah, get him on the field. Pepsi catch a crawl. Well done.
Abhi nahi to kabhi nahi. Now or never. Right, 106 for the 107 for the loss of 2. Shakib-ul-Hasan is raising his bat to the gallery. It's a 50 for Shakib-ul-Hasan, and it's been a stroke-filled, well-accumulated 50. Eye-catching, eye-pleasing innings. What a player he's become, Shakib-ul-Hasan. Good all-round cricketer. In fact, a world-class all-round cricketer. The room and cuts well. It's a misfield at point. They're doing it in a hurry. Bowler frustrated. 1-1 for the loss of 2 with 2 balls.
I want to sound as if I'm backing Karachi, yeah?
I get that vibe from you, Pat.
You may. You're right. You may get it, but I'm trying to avoid it. I'm trying to lean to all at this moment in time, but I like them.
That should be taken. Kevin Cooper takes a neat, easy catch. Shakib-ul-Hasan for once misses the target. It didn't come out of the middle of the bat, but still good enough innings really to win them this contest. Qalandars are going down. Shakib-ul-Hasan perishes after scoring a wonderful 50. 51 from 35, 113 for 3.
Yeah, you'd be disappointed. He needed to finish it off. I'd like to have seen him finish it off. He rolled his fingers across it at Cameron Delport. Maybe just holding up a little bit. Easier. Yeah, he favours the offside, and clearly he's not a sweeper. He would have a helmet on if he was. That's what I was meaning. He's a very, very powerful striker through the offside. That's one heck of a good shot to play. Not easy at all.
Yeah, so many things to look after when you're playing that inside out drive, the balance, and then you've got to be very precise with your feet movement. Got to get to the pitch of the ball and then play it with an angle. And he made it look so easy there, just exposing the stump so that that bat could come down freely on the ball. Beautiful batting. He's really been impressive in this inning. 60 now from 42.
What is interesting is when he plays that inside-out shot, the danger always is you drag the back foot. And if you miss it, you're in trouble because you get stumped. You watch the back foot. Keeps it anchored long enough.
Just been too flat, Gohar. I think you've got to flight the ball, mix it up. This is a good spinning pitch. 1 for 28 in 2.4. Just not good enough returns for a quality left-arm spinner. Is real quality, Gohar.
He can't be cut.
Oh, that was well bowled. Shoaib Malik out of the crease a little too early. He bowled it a little wide and short, but smile on the face. He's still out there. 118 for the loss of 3.
Final rights then. Karachi Kings doing this easy. Simmons 62 not out. It's been a fantastic innings from him. Overall, Lahore Qalandars just not good enough. Let's see here. There's a little bit of an appeal. Simmons having a smile. There's an appeal for a run out. Nobody really concentrating, and out of nowhere, there's the replay. Simmons just walking back, gets his bat down, and is his foot down as well? Just about safe.
Yeah, no problem there. Decision clearly not out. The cool decision is not out, and it's not cool for the fielding side, cool for the batting side. Little smile from the umpire. Yep, they're happy with that.
Seven to get. And Shoaib Malik is in a hurry. A maximum. Hits them big. It's not very heavily built, but can strike a long ball. Got underneath that. And the scores are tried with that massive hit from Shoaib Malik.
Well, the HBL counter telling us number 18, but this is big. It's big on any ground. Yes, Cameron, turn around and have a look. It's gone all the way. So one needed, and the captain just he wants to get off, get out of here.
Yeah, get off and celebrate. It's been a convincing victory. First game of the tournament for the Karachi Kings, and they looked a really good side. Spinners coming to the fore. Captain will lead them well. And they've dominated from the word go. Simmons batted brilliantly. Lahore Qalandars didn't feel all that well, didn't bat all that well, but it was a professional outfit and professional performance from Karachi Kings. And after the happy coaches there of Karachi Kings, and Lahore Qalandars will have to do a little bit of soul searching. It's quite an emphatic victory for Karachi Kings, and an emphatic way to send them clear. He finishes in style. The captain himself, Shoaib Malik, gets down on one knee, smacks it for 6.
Let the celebrations begin in Karachi. The 1906 HBL ticker shows us that. And Simmons and Malik, well, Salam Malik, Shoaib Malik, should I say, 12 off just 7.
Great victory for Karachi Kings. Emphatic victory. 7 wickets and still had about 4 overs to go. So they had it under control all the way. Lendl Simmons leading it. The fantastic inning, 62 of just 46. Played some exquisite shots. And Karachi Kings celebrating. Shoaib Malik, T20 captain, yet another victory under his belt. Chris Gayle didn't fire today. It's been all Karachi Kings, and a bit of a cakewalk for them, but a fantastic start to the tournament for Karachi Kings. Lahore Qalandars did not turn up today, but it's only the first game. We'll have to do a little bit of soul searching. Amir with that hat-trick. Everything worked well for Karachi Kings. Bowling, batting, fielding. And yes, they should celebrate. Happy, trainers happy, everybody happy. Lendl Simmons with a fantastic inning, 62 not out. A couple of wickets right on top, but then Saqib-ul-Hasan and Lendl Simmons just drove the way and won the game for Karachi Kings. Bowling, a wicket for Misbah-UL-Haque and Zafar Gohar, but 131 for 3. Easy victory for Karachi Kings. So Lahore Qalandars, 125 for 8 was never going to be enough. Amir with that hat-trick, 3 for 27, and it was a cakewalk when they came to bat. Simmons, 62 not out, dropped by Darren Bravo, but Shoaib Malik, 12 not out. Saqib-ul-Hasan, 51 of just 35. And we'll be back in just a moment.